Hello everyone! Today I'm going to tell you about the basques. There are so many types of basques. For the festive dresses, everyday dresses, jackets. They can be flare, straight, long, short, one-sided, and so on. You can't even imagine how many types of basques exist. So today we're going to work with the basques. I'm not going to show you a specific one. I want you to learn how to think and understand the technique. This is what we came for today. Some people believe that the basques are suitable only for the festive dresses. It's not true. Today I'll show you how to make a detachable basque, which you can wear with a straight pencil dress. We'll make a belt, which can be tied with a bow or a button, anything you like. The most important thing is for you to understand how to make it. Now you can see the several types of basques. Have a look at this one. The basque is covered with the lace. The net turns into the fabric, which is covered with the lace. The thing is that it's a whole piece basque. It doesn't have a cut. Anyway, it's almost straight at the front and not flat here. There are the folds on the sides, and they're pretty flared. The flare doesn't need to be even. The basque can be cut at the front or at the back. It doesn't really matter. Have a look here. This is the double basque. One is straight, and the other was cut on a bias and gathered. One comes from under another. I show it for you to understand that there are a lot of types of basques. It doesn't have to be of one layer and with the folds. Now have a look here. This is a leather dress. The basque is just a bit flared with a couple of small folds. Use your imagination and start sewing. Now I'll make a detachable basque for this dummy. I'll use it as an example. I measure the waistline. 68 centimeters. The half is 34 centimeters. I want to explain you what to do. Measure the waistline and decide on the basque you want. Flared, long, short, asymmetric, with folds or without. It's up to you what basque to make. The waist is 68 centimeters, so I write it here. The half is 34 centimeters. Now have a look here. I want the basque to have a cut on the center front, be round here, and longer at the back. The length of the back 28 centimeters. The length of the front 13 centimeters. That means that the difference will be 15 centimeters. I'll make such a nice basque now. It will be pretty flared. I'll show you how to do it. This edge is the waistline. Mark half of the waist here, 34 centimeters. This is the center back. This is the center front. 34 centimeters here. The length of the back is 28 centimeters, so I mark it here too. The length of the front is 13 centimeters. You need to mark your own measurements. What do I do now? I draw a beautiful round line from center front to center back. The line should be very beautiful. I'll have such a nice basque with an extended back. Let's cut it out. Make the line more beautiful. Center back, center front, and the waist. I'll flare it a bit. We've already made a lot of flounces, but we haven't made any basques. I hope that after watching our lessons, you'll make the items with the flounces. Have a look here. I put the center front on the grain. You can't cut it on the bias, but I want to put the center back on the grain. The basques give you freedom to use your imagination. This is the center back. It's signed. I moved it a bit to flare it. You can flare a basque as much as you want. If you want a big fold, make a cut on the pattern and open it for about 12 centimeters. I just show you the technique. I have a belt, so I'll cut the basque out and take it to the belt. You can make a basque of any form of layer, of any asymmetry. It can be very long at the back, it can be sewed in between the bodice and the skirt in a dress, it can be sewn under the belt to the skirt, it can be sewn to the jacket, or it can be detachable. Don't be afraid to use your imagination. I cut out the basque. I remind you that it's just an example. I make a notch in the center front. You can see that I cut along the long edges. I need a basque to be round, so I don't cut along the edges as they are. I direct the scissors at the long edges. If I realize I don't like the line when I put it on a dummy, I'll just fix it. It's absolutely okay. This is the basque. I'll detach the pattern, take it to the belt, and show you how it looks like. When you see the basque in a skirt, in a dress, or in a summer top or jacket, or even if you make the same detachable basque, use your imagination and make something different. This is the basque, and this is the belt. I marked the center on it. As well as the side edges on it. I marked them on a dummy. That's why they match. I haven't measured anything. I don't like to waste time. If you spend too much time on such details, you'll have nothing to wear. I don't want to tack anything now. I'll just pin the belt and show you how it looks like. This is the basque. I'll put it on a dummy now. I remind you that you can wear it with a blouse, top, skirt, or dress. It's detachable. I tie it here. You can add a button if you want. The flare is very nice. You should always make the basques with a lining. I've already showed you how to pack a flutter with a lining. The technique is absolutely the same. Make a lining of the same form as your basque is. If you want a shorter basque, just take the scissors at the fitting and make it shorter. Make it as long as you want. I cut it just for you to see that you can do whatever you want. Now it's shorter. Make such a basque and stitch it in the skirt. You can put it on this way, and it will look like an asymmetric basque. Sometimes you can just add a basque to a simple outfit, and you are ready to go to a restaurant, for example. You can make it of any length you want. Open it, make any folds, add asymmetry, do whatever you want. Just don't forget to make a lining. You can make either a detachable basque or stitch it to an item. A detachable basque looks amazing. Be different. I try to tell you something new every time. When you look good, you feel good, and people around us also see it. When going out, try to be interesting. My name is Irina. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.